Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to tack up your horse Western. So here's bridle and then saddle. This is not the normal saddle I use on Yeller, but I'm not riding him after this. I'm just tacking him up and this is fit to him, so that'll be fine. And then we have saddle pad. You can also put boots on, but I'm not going to because I'm not riding him, and if you'd like me to show you how to put boots on, then, comment and I will. So, I'm gonna go get Yeller, and by the way, I will do an English one. Just give me a week, and I will do an English one because we're fitting saddles to Yeller, and I don't want to put something on him that he's not comfortable with. Alright, so I've just finished brushing him, and always brush your horse. Always brush your horse before putting the saddle and blanket on, because if there's stuff under them and you put on the saddle and blanket on and it pushes down on the stuff, it could irritate them and you're going to end up on the ground. But I am not riding him today, but I still brushed him so it doesn't irritate him much. And also brush down here really well, because that's where your girth is going. Now always go for the left side because that's what horses are trained for. So you're just going to put the blanket on here. And you can see this Western blanket has a top right here. So you can see this, and this comes more to the front. So if you're not sure which way your blanket goes, I would ask someone. Make sure there's usually a line on your saddle pad right here, and it should match with, there should be a darker stripe for your horse's bum. So it should match like that. I'd say his saddle usually slips back, so I always put his a little further up, but this saddle pad should be in place. So if I bring his a little further up, then when I walk him or something, it should slide back. But for now, I'm going to keep it in its place right here where it's not moving. So, yeah. And always check your saddle pad for dirt underneath as well, because that could also pressure down on them. Alright, so next we have the saddle, and as you can see, because I'm putting it up like this, and there's stuff on this side, a whole bunch of stuff here, then I always flip that up onto the top of the horn here, so that when I put it on, it's easier. So, I'll lift it up a little bit. Just place it on him right there. They're actually being very good for this. Alright. And then you can just put this stuff down so that it's not pressuring or anything on them. So you have it. You have the saddle on. Now this part here, it presses down on the withers sometimes. So what you do is you're going to lift that up with the saddle, so it does that. Lucy, get out of here. Alright, anyways, that was Lucy. But then you have this strap. I haven't learned my parts of Western saddle recently, but yeah, this goes through your girth. So now I'm going to switch to the other side. Over. Alright. So, strap flipped here. Can you see this? You can see this. Okay, so there's usually this thing right here that you can put your girth through right there. So yeah, I'll do that. Now we'll flip it up or something. So now I recommend your girth being about right here on them, because you don't want it to go up by their forelegs when their leg comes back. So I keep them here. Now we're going to switch again. Alright, come on. Now we'll switch back over. And you can just have your horse stand straight. I'm just making him switch over so that you guys can see this. I recommend taking your stirrup up right here. And yes, this is a barrel saddle. No, I don't do barrels. Well, I do, but not very well. I canter them. But yeah, I just use this for pleasure. But anyways, you'll put that through here normally. Then, this one has more holes. Okay, then this goes this way. Do not get this twisted. And you want to put it through the top right here. And for some reason my other saddle has like 2 holes here. So I always put it through the first one. Okay, sorry, I'm sick. You have this through the first one. This confused me a lot when I was little. So then you're going to take the tip of this once you put it through here. And you're going to take it back and put it through here and pull the rest of it through so it loops again. And you always want this straight. Don't have this out like this and then another one out like this. You always want it straight. So you can fix that. And then you take it again and you loop it through again. And then I'm gonna take it one more time before I tighten. I'm gonna take it one more time. Through here and up. Probably could do one more, but you know it doesn't really matter because I'm probably gonna end up doing one more. Okay, so this comes later. This little flappy thing. Oh, it's like what you put through halters. And then I really should have caught up on my western parts of the saddle recently. Because, yeah, I used to know them all. But anyways, and then what I'm doing here is you take the top strap and you take this strap that you still have left and you're going to pull this and push this up. And that just tightens it. And then always check how tight it is at the bottom, because if you're checking here, then that's literally just how much it pressures here, but you don't know how much it pressures down here. So I'm going to say that's good because it'll loosen after. So now we can keep putting this through until it's good. So you know what, I'm not even going to try. Okay, so now you can keep putting this through. Just back and up when you're riding. I'm not riding, and it's going to be a little bit hard to get it back through there. So I'm just going to do this. And when you finish going back and through, this way, let me find a hole here. So there's a hole right here. So you can put that in there if you want. I don't know. I usually don't because there's not enough holes on my other saddle. So I just leave this here on my other saddle because I don't really need it. And this keeps it tight enough. But yeah, you can totally put that through there if you want to. So then you have the tip again, and always end at the top. Don't end at the bottom and not go through here. You always have to end going through the top. So then, see this hole here, and you're going to pull that through. What are you doing? So you pull that through, like so. So now you have a loop here. Don't tighten that loop yet. So you're going to take the end again, because you should be going up and through. And then you're going to put that through the hole. And just like so. And then you would usually have like maybe this much left, but I didn't. Like I could have gone one more with this, but I didn't because. So then if I do, and I have a second hole here, then you can just put that through the second hole. Because your stirrup will be in the way anyway. So I'm going to leave this here, and then you take this down. And you can also check from the back to see if your saddle's straight. So, can you see me? I'm like right here. Okay. But there's your little dorsal stripe right here. So the back, there's usually something on the back of the saddle, and the back of the saddle and the knob of the blanket should be on the dorsal stripe. That's how you know your saddle's straight. And you want your horse standing straight like Yeller is. He's squared out so all feet are completely straight. If your horse is resting one foot, then I consider just moving them a step forward or a step back so that you just step back when I say step back. Okay, but so that they're straight. So after this, while riding, don't put your bridle on yet. Take your horse for a walk when you have the saddle on. Just like if you're riding in an arena, take your horse for a walk around the arena or a little walk around the yard if you're riding somewhere that is not at your home. So, and then you check it again. And if you walk them around, it should have loosened because the saddle can slide back a little bit. That's normal because if you put it a little bit too high up, and then it'll slide back into place while you're riding. So check your cinch a couple times because saddle can slip this way. So yeah. So then after that, I haven't taken him for a walk because I'm not riding him. I'm just doing this video. And then so now you put your bridle on. Yes, this is a very weird bit. It's usually Western riders just ride with normal snaffle bits or something, but this is the bit he's used to. And like if you're riding with your horse's reins pulled up a bit more, then use a less effective bit. But this one, if you're really gentle and his reins are usually pretty slack, then it shouldn't matter, so long as you're not pulling on the mouth. So now put the reins around them, and you can also leave the lead rope around them if they like to go away, or walk away. So now, then take his halter off. And drop that. So you can put the halter around their neck here, but untie that if you're going to put the halter around their neck, because you don't want them pulling and then they're going to yank on their neck if that thing is still tied. If your lead rope is still tied, I'm just forgetting my words here. Get up, please. Then I just always put my bits on like this, and some horses you just have to tap on the nose. Some you put your finger in their mouth. I put my finger in his mouth. So now your chin strap goes back. And you put that all the way in your mouth, please. Alright, so now some have 2 ear holes, some have 1 ear hole. Always start on this ear because it's just going to make your life easier if you start on the far ear from you. Make sure the bit's in their mouth properly because uncomfortable bridles are one of the worst things. So I'm going to come a little bit closer so you can see. Close the other. Back up a little bit. Good boy. So as you can see, his bridle only has 1 ear hole over here. Anyways, so some Western bridles have brow bands, some have just 1 ear hole like his, some just have 2 ear holes. I don't get that because you can just put a brow band across, but some just have 2 ear holes, and then some just have none where you don't get an ear hole and bridle just goes over the head like this by the crown piece. Lucy, I'm gonna get you food right away. So, and then you have your, chin strap right here. So he has a little chin strap. So we're looking at Lucy. And some of them have nosebands, some of them don't. His doesn't. So I hope you guys learned some stuff from that, and I will, as I said in the beginning of the video, do an English one, but I don't want to put anything on Yeller that's uncomfortable for him, because otherwise he's not going to want to have it back on him again. So we're going to give me a week or week and a half. Give me a week and a half. So, yeah, I'll see you all in my next video. Maybe it'll be the video with the clinic, maybe it'll be another one. I don't know. But I'll see you then.